Everyone, I welcome you all to this urban stress to serenity session. Uh, also a trainer, and she's also an Nadi Pariksha, plus she's also uh, Ayur Jagruti trainer. So I welcome her. Welcome, Dr. Sarika.
Jai Gurudev.
Jai Gurudev.
Thank you so much. How are you all? I'm not able to see many of you. Okay. So today, it will be nice if I can see all of your faces. So today we will discuss about little bit about how we can implement or understand practically how you can use Ayurveda in your daily routine. Many times we think Ayurveda is like just a medicine or a treatment. You go for a massage. Yeah, isn't it? How many of you have experienced Ayurveda before? Either through Nadi Pariksha or any of those. Okay. So can you share what have you experienced or what do you think about Ayurveda? Yeah, Sanjay ji, you want to share? I think maybe you can unmute. You're muted, Sanjay ji. You may have to unmute and then.
I felt results were very good and there were no side effects. So, and also like we don't, we don't get the heat from the from the medicines like acidity or no other things. Yeah.
Okay. Anyone else? How did you? Yeah, Aparna ji. Yeah.
So, what I realized, I'm an allopathy doctor, but
Yes.
the diagnosis and management is more scientific because it caters to the personal. Like it is not same for everyone. It might be different for me or different for Sanjay or different for you, and that's what amuses me because allopathy will give antacid tablet for acidity for everyone, but Ayurveda has got a different way of handling. And Karma treatment is very attractive.
So that's what I was mentioning, of course, handling diseases and correcting imbalances and all, it is totally different from other streams of medicine. But if you see Ayurveda in a different perspective, it is something which gives you a balance. You don't reach to a point where there are imbalances that you cannot, take care of. So many a times we are not aware of what we are eating, whether it suits you or not. We are not aware of how much you can exercise. We are not aware of like how to plan a routine. We are just going like a machine. Everybody is following certain pattern. I am also going along. So that tendency actually have led to many of the lifestyle issues and digestive metabolic imbalances, stress in the system. Because right now, our routine and lifestyle, whatever we follow, like in a herd mentality, all that is inducing a lot of stress in the system, whether we know it or not, physically and mentally. So Ayurveda talk about diseases. Diseases is not just manifesting in the body. There are two seats of diseases. It's told if there is an imbalance, that imbalance will reflect in body as well as mind. So how to take care of that is what Ayurveda teaches us. And then before that, before we reach to that point, we need to understand, how we are blessed with a balanced life. It is all balanced. When we were born, very rarely, of course, there are certain conditions that we can keep it aside, but then we have been born with that healthy, happy, light nature, isn't it? Like later on, we developed all that layers because of our own doings. So to understand that and then go to that core where there is always balance. Of course, there will be some variations, but then you are quickly coming back to the balance. Many a times when you are stressed or anxious, when there is some fear, sometimes you have observed when you have been practicing meditation or having a good routine, you're exercising well, your meals are very well planned and nourishing. Even though there are moments of fear or anxiousness, you can quickly bounce back. But then there are times when it becomes so much of a struggle. Whatever you do, even you try taking medication, and you want to sit for meditate, but your body is restless, your mind is running everywhere, isn't it? So why this happened? That chronic stress, or what we call as nerve dysregulation, nervous system dysregulation, all that develops over a period of time. And many of us will think as, okay, this is a normalcy. Or everybody's, oh, you are also feeling, I'm also feeling, okay, maybe this is normal, isn't it? So that pattern of getting anxious or that pattern of getting irritated, we think it is as a character, or we think it as okay, this is how we are. But in actual sense, this is not what we are. So Gurudev defines this word, swastha. Swastha is which the Sanskrit word we use in all languages across India. It is a beautiful term, but we term it as healthy, somebody who is healthy. But then Gurudev mentions this word as one who is established in the self. It is so beautiful. So Ayurveda in actuality, it is something which help you in that path also. So most of us might be practitioners of Sudarshana Kriya, meditators. You are already in that path. So Ayurveda is something which help you, supplement you with that progress. Many times we observe that. How to identify that? So this is what we learn in Ayurveda. And so all the disease perspective and all that comes later part. If you are not able to handle certain imbalances, then medicines comes into picture, treatments come into picture. So in the beginning, it's all about your diet, lifestyle, your mind. Yeah. So once that is put into what suits you the best, how you understand what suits me the best and all that, then you can maintain that balance. So any shastras we learn about in India, we are blessed with so much of knowledge and wise, the texts and all that which we keep reading. It always speak about what is the purpose of understanding this knowledge. Why do we need this knowledge? So ultimately, it is to have that happy, centered life where you are not bogged down by all the mind, your cravings, desires, dislikes, all those stuff. All that is also giving us, impacting us in a negative way many times, most of them, all the time, right? So what I'm saying is right now, current lifestyle and current mentalities, or that whatever we are cultivated, that leads to such imbalances, which definitely gives either restlessness in the system or too much of aggression in the system. So this is very commonly observed And then that reflects as imbalances. For example, you would have heard about Vata and Pitta. So these are the two imbalances which commonly crop up whenever there is an imbalance. If you have observed current lifestyle, either you have that acidic related condition, allergies, inflammation, so those categories, or you have anxiety, fear, sleep issues, body aches and pains, nervous system dysregulation, all that category. So these two extremes are usually with current lifestyle, because we are always busy. We want to keep ourselves always busy. You don't have time to slow down. You don't have time to look inwards, right? So that balance of pravritti, activity, and balance of nivritti, you can let go and sit and meditate. So how we understand this? So to understand this, one key factor is to understand your prakriti. Your prakriti means something which is your nature. This is how you are normally. When you are in your prakriti, you are happy, you are most balanced, you are very creative, you are planned and organizing everything in a perfect manner. You are satisfied with your work, your routine is good, you wake up happy and light. When you eat, you are able to digest well. It's very ideal situation, isn't it? So how do you identify that? Where to reach that? How to reach that? That is what we learn in Ayur Jagruti. So by coming back to our urban lifestyle, I am sure most of you are always active, isn't it? Even now, if you see after work, there is a program, you have an online session, or you are taking up some classes, there is some meetings, it goes on and on and on. The screen time also can add to the issues, isn't it? So identifying these variations, how it responds, it will help you very well. For example, now, for some people, even though they don't have too much of physical activity, there's not too much of physical activity, like you're traveling too much or anything like that. But then your mental activity is very high. You're sitting at your home, but there's a desk job, but your mental activity is so much. And you think, okay, I'm not training so much. How come I got pitta or vata imbalance? Right? So this is very common nowadays, because your routine is affected. It starts reflecting in the system. So that is why in Ayurveda we see mind and body as one whole unit. It's not considered separately. So whatever is affecting your energy, it will start affecting either mind or body immediately. Yeah. So how to bring this balance? To bring the balance, you need to know where to reach. Right? Many times we don't know what is my normal. Right? So that is prakriti. So it is like you may wander away, like where your home is, but then you may go set out for a walk. You have started walking, and then you planned to walk 1 kilometer every day. But instead of coming back, you kept walking. You kept walking. You took different routes. Now you don't know how to come back. And even if you want to come back, how much time it will take? It's just like that. So you have to find different routes, how to reach back, how much time it will take. Maybe, so there are easiest ways to reach back. There are, sometimes it will take too long. So all that is what is prakriti. So prakriti is like you pin your home is pinned in the map. Whenever you search, wherever you are, you can just click on home button, and then that location will show and the distance will show. So it's just like that. So prakriti is something which helps you to understand what is my balance. So you understand how your personality is, how you respond to certain foods, how you respond to certain lifestyle, how you respond to stress. For coming to stress, those who have vata tendencies, like air element is very dominant in them, and they are very active people. They cannot keep quiet. They'll be always bubbling with energy, talking. They want to keep doing something new, or they get bored otherwise. So that kind of personalities, the way they respond to stress is with fear. So you can observe people like that. Those who respond with that kind of fear, immediately you can pick up, okay, their tendency might be more of vata. They want to be very creative. They want to be loved. Then they'll calm down. Yeah. Have you noticed? Maybe some of you yourself would have noticed something like that. And then there is a pitta category of people. When there's stress, they respond with anger or aggression. They fight. So that fire will come, just blow up, right? So that is how pitta will respond. So for them, we need to calm them down, please them, right? Nicely, maska. And pitta is very easy to please also. The minute they go raise up like that, they'll calm also down very quickly. Yeah. And then kapha, whenever there is stress, kapha tendency people, they become depressed or sad. That is how they respond. So you see what imbalance, what tendency you have. Am I falling into any of these when I am stressed? So then you can get an understanding. Okay, this is giving me stress. This is the dosha that is being affected, and then work accordingly. So there are so many pieces to the puzzle here. So it is not like one remedy and then it will vanish. Maybe one simple remedy will help you vanish the imbalance for sure. But then if there are many causes for inducing this stress, we have to address all of them. Yeah. So in Ayurveda, it is told either like we develop imbalances in various manner. So one major cause is knowingly, it is called in Sanskrit, it is called prajnaparadha. Prajnaparadha means the mistake that you keep doing, knowingly, you know it is a problem, it will cause me trouble. I know I'm not supposed to eat fried food, but then I enjoy it. Yeah, my senses crave for it, my mind crave for it. So that is prajnaparada. That is one cause of disease, major problem. Actually, that is only problem. So how to understand it? Okay, you may enjoy fried food, but if one piece is, you take one piece, maybe it is okay. Yeah, maybe one whole bowl, there is a problem. So where to stop? How to plan that? Okay, if I eat something by mistake, I was forced to eat, how to take care of it, how to reverse it. So these are simple things. You don't have to run to a doctor for all this, isn't it? So to understand where I stand and what are my tendencies also, learning the basics of Ayurveda will help. What is causing the problem, right? What is triggering my issues? So that is very important to know, not just eating the medications or doing something for helping the balance. Are you getting this? So that is second aspect. Now, if this stress is being chronic, you cannot escape your lifestyle, your routine. This is how it's going to be. Then how to bring the balance? Periodically, you may have to plan some detoxes. So to maintain and to sustain the balance. So that how to plan, what suits me the best. That has to be done with the help of a doctor for sure. So maybe you may have to take support of some herbs, Sometimes you have to correct and plan some detox. You can do something at home. You may even fasting. For example, fasting, the same way of fasting may not suit everyone, isn't it? Somebody did fasting and had excellent results, and then you expect, okay, let me also try. Your friend tried, now I also want to try, and then you were miserable in that. It went very, other direction. Why? Isn't it? So what kind of fasting, how can you plan? That is also important. That's why Ayurveda, as Dr. Aparna was saying, it is not something which work for somebody, for someone else it might have worked, it may not work for you. How do you understand this? We need to understand the basics, then we'll be able to find out. So learning about yourself, what works for me, what doesn't work for me, how to bring that balance, how to plan each of the aspects of my routine, my detox, all that will help you keep the balance. So once chronic conditions happen and it becomes very difficult to reverse in certain stage. So in Ayurveda, we speak about how the disease develops and manifests as a major issue. So the beauty of Ayurveda is at every step, as it progresses, we can identify, oh, now it has reached this. It has just aggravated. Oh, now this is moved to another location. Oh, now it's starting to manifest. Now it is ready to detox. So all that we can identify. So that makes it easier for you to reverse a condition. So now it is not always the doctor's job, to keep doing this. I would, so if somebody is coming to me, if they have some background of this principles of Ayurveda, they have already been practicing these in their lifestyle, their eating habits and all that, it is easier for the doctor also to communicate and for you also to understand, in fact, right? So it makes it easier for you to bring that healing. Yeah. So to implement that, why and how and all that, it makes it definitely easy. So body and mind matrix, that how it works, if you understand, 90% of the diseases we can tackle. In fact, in Ayurveda, we have a beautiful concept about Agni. Agni is the fire. Yeah. And then how to protect the Agni. It's as simple as doing your, your daily routine. You don't have to take any digestive enzymes and detox medications and all that. It's daily routine, simple routine, like eating on time, doing proper exercise, regulating your sleep schedule. All this is also itself is enough. So to understand all this, there are so many principles that you need to learn. So that is what we teach in Ayur Jagruti. So how many of you feel this? We'll come back to the response to stress. How many of you feel fear when you wake up or anxious when you wake up? As soon as you wake up, how do you feel? Do you feel happy, light? Yes or no? If you are having, if you're feeling happy and light when you wake up most of the days, that is very good. Yeah. But then if you're feeling the fear, or you're feeling irritable, or there is some anger in your, mind, or maybe sometimes you don't have any enthusiasm, or you feel depressed. I don't want to. I somehow have to push this day off. So that observation itself will help you to plan the day. So this is an indication, okay, I'm feeling this way. So maybe I have had certain food, or my routine wasn't as such that I have started developing this. How do you understand that? And how to correct it? This is very, very important. So once you And this is like the disease is like in a budding stage. Once you nip it out from that budding stage itself, we can avoid most of the diseases. Yeah. So Gurudev says for detox, it is not just cleansing the gut. It is also about the mind. So meditations, fasting, or even knowledge will help detox. So everything has to go hand in hand. Then it's more balanced. So coming from that stress will be always there, isn't it? So much of external, even if you've sorted out your routine, your lifestyle, food habits, everything, there will be so many external factors that can induce stress in you. That is always there from the environment. But as I said, if you are maintaining the balance, the way you snap out of it, and then the way you can come back to the balance will be very, very easy. Are you getting this? Yeah. So understanding this Prakriti, what is your Prakriti? Yeah. And then, but I'm not being in my Prakriti most of the time because of various influences. I've gone away from it. I have developed some imbalances. So how to identify that? Well, first of all, you need to understand if there is imbalance or not, why it happened, and how to come back. So this is very, very important. Yeah. So if you're healthy, the one indication is you feel light, you'll feel happy. Yeah. So that is the only thing. Even though there are imbalances that can come and go, that will be something which will be always there. In Ayurveda, it is told the purpose of learning Ayurveda is to attain this, this happiness. So it is told dharma, artha, sukha, sadhanam. Means you need all this. You need to fulfill your dharma. You need to acquire whatever artha is there. And then you are already in this world. You need to enjoy this world. And also at the same time, you have to enjoy yourself. You have to meditate and have that bliss, right? So for this, we need the support of mind and body, a healthy mind and body, without which we'll not attain all this, isn't it? So Ayurveda is to take you to that. It's like a manual for how to maintain a balanced life, which supports both mind and body. Okay. So this is what I wanted to share with you all. In short, Ayurveda is something which is so vast. It's something which gives new perspective every time you listen to it or read about it. It's very beautiful learning. Most of us are meditators. So this will aid your practices also. Any questions, or if you have any questions, please do ask. Let me see in the group. Okay. If you have any questions, maybe you can put it in the chat box, or they can ask also, no? Niharika ji?
They can ask.
Yeah.
Is this a 3 full day course?
No, it will be for 2.5 hours. Yeah, so I think we are planning it in different locations. So it'll be 3 days for 2.5 hours each day.
The Kandivali, it says 7 a.m. to 9:30 p.m.
No, I think it's a mistake. Yeah.
So what do we expect in this course?
So we learn about identifying your Prakriti. We learn about Vikriti, how to identify your current Vikriti. and what are the reasons for it, how to balance it, how to plan your meals and diet, understanding your Agni, your metabolism. And then we will also learn about how to correct and plan detoxes for yourself. All this is like home, you can practice on your own, you know. And then we will also give you some knowledge about practices of mudras and certain other things also, like a remedy, home remedies, home detoxes, all that. So it's like a crash course of Ayurveda, but very simplified way.
I'm not in the city on these days, 5, 15, 16, 17. So I would like to do the course next time whenever it is.
Sure, doctor.
Is it online option available?
Online also we teach, yes.
Thank you.
To reduce what food we should avoid to take? So Vata is something which induces restlessness and gas and bloating. It affects the elimination and all that. So anything which gives you that, you have to avoid. Aloo, gobi, all your favorite stuff has to be avoided. Yeah. Hydrate well, rest well, you sleep well. So that will calm this down. Basically, you have to ground your system. You're overactive mentally and physically, then your vata cannot calm down. Meditate, yoga nidra, some easing stretches, all that will help. Why do I feel thirsty all the time? So maybe there is a chronic pitta for you. If it's been long time, then you please check with an Nadi doctor. They will be able to help you to correct this. Is there any preparation required to attend the course each day? Nothing. You just come and then you have to just sit. That's all. And there will be a lot of activities also while the course is on. Stress eating is because of which Prakriti. Stress eating could be like a response. Your Agni is impaired. Usually when there is stress eating, your Agni is affected. It could be because of some sad situation or something like that. So that is why you binging on something untimely. So you need to correct your Agni, then it is automatically, the detox and all that will help. When will you have the next online session for the same class? We will let you know. Yeah. As soon as we have a date, we can let you know.
We'll post it in the groups.
Yeah. What are the reasons for indigestion? Indigestion, there are several reasons. It's not just about food. Your sleep, your exercise, your routine lifestyle, your mind, everything can lead to an indigestion. So we will figure it out in this program. The whole one session is specifically to I understand indigestion, how it happens. Will you teach Marma methods in this course? No, we don't have Marma in this. Marma is a different technique and then it needs more time and effort to learn it. Which is better, attending online, offline? Of course, offline. That is the best way to learn this. There are a lot of things which we teach offline than in online. And then we have been always teaching it offline, but after COVID, we've moved to the online format. But then we feel missed out. So many sessions, we cannot complete it in online session. Offline will have more perks also. Sometimes I feel tightness in the chest after drinking water. Can it be acid reflux? Yes. Even some people, even drinking water can cause indigestion. If you have noticed certain times when you drink water, you feel like it will just sit in the stomach like a stone. So that is also an impaired Agni. So it could be related to digestive fire. This can be corrected. Please share your contact number to take your appointment for Ayurveda online Sure. You can connect with our team, Shyamji, or they will send you our reservations team's number. Please advise food. My gallbladder has been removed 3 years back. Oh, okay. Usually those who have gallbladder, had gallbladder surgery, that acid reflux and indigestion, all that's very high. So this we need to discuss and then plan. I cannot just tell it in an online session. I have to talk to you. I have to understand your routine, lifestyle, so many things. Okay. Yeah, somebody else wants to ask? Sure. So I think all the questions are done. High BP. Very high BP is also usually pitta condition. Chronic pitta will lead to hypertension. See, all these questions, I think it will be better if we discuss one-to-one, understand better, or through Nadi Pariksha. If you can connect with a Nadi doctor, they will help you. This is all something need long-time attention, once it is chronic, it needs a lot of aspects to be considered. Okay.
I have personally attended this workshop online, and it is a beautiful workshop, and I have done it with Dr. Sarika. It's a beautiful one. I would invite everyone to come and attend, because so many small things, but they make such a big difference. So small changes in your lifestyle, and it will make a big difference to you. Okay? So we have it at 3 places. One is in Kandivali, that is in the morning session. One is in Mulund in the afternoon, 11:30 to 11 to 1:30, and one is in Vileparle, evening 7 to 9:30. Okay, inviting you wherever you can, definitely make it. Dr. Sarika is coming from Bangalore. She's been in Bangalore for 20 years, in the ashram. So it's such a good thing that she's coming for us. Everybody do make it and come and attend this session. Okay, and it's inspire more people, I would say, because a rare session like this, we have really requested her to come. Last time when she came here for Marma, we requested her to come and she agreed, and this has happened. So don't miss the opportunity. Okay.
Yeah, so you can also invite your friends, family also. It will really help all of them. So it is the best thing to prevent an imbalance than you take care of it after it is manifested. So you please take this opportunity to learn yourself and take care of ourselves.
Thank you so much. I'm Satya here. Sorry, I was around with another meeting, so I couldn't join. And I would say, everyone, please opportunity, because Dr. Sarika ji is going to be flying in from Bangalore specifically for, taking this session. So she's a very senior doctor, and we are having 3 courses lined up since morning. There's going to be one at Borivali, the other one in the afternoon, and evening at Vileparle East. So I was fortunate to do this course long back with Dr. Nisha and Dr. Manikandan somewhere in 2007. And I would say it's a must do course. I would say, it's, if you're doing Sudarshan Kriya or any other pranayama, this will really complement it so well, just when you're doing Sudarshan Kriya, still sometimes your energies fluctuate, or you feel, why is it that I have some bloating or, some health concerns. So the next thing which you have to see is look into, what is the food you're having. And, so going in holistically with Ayurveda, so that is really going to complement your pranayam also. I think so. The both of them go hand in glove. So thank you so much once again. And just right away, I think, don't even think before it gets houseful, because in Parla, we're having it at a place. So I don't know how many people we can take in. So we are quickly filling up the seats. So do register as soon as you can. Thank you so much once again, Dr. Sarika, for
Thank
coming
you so
here
much.
and doing a wonderful session. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks to everyone for attending the session.